Assalamu alaikum. It means blessing on the God, peace be upon you. Good evening. First of all, I as a board member and Muhammad Aziz, for community member, honored to have all my guests here for celebrating this month of Ramadan, religion of one God, from Adam to Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace be upon him. One God and one religion. We are here to celebrate today. I will ask, before we start, I will ask elected official, please come and take a seat on my left side on the chairs. All the elected officials. Please take any seat. It's not because according to the ward or district. It's a God's house. Everybody is equal here. Okay, on behalf of the community and all those things, I'm honored to have you all here. We start our program with the name of God, and I will have my Imam Ahmad Abuzid, to come please recite the Quran with translation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا يسخر قوم من قوم عسى أن يكونوا خيرا منهم ولا نساء من نساء عسى أن يكن خيرا منهن ولا تلمزوا أنفسكم ولا تنابزوا بالألقاب بئس الاسم الفسوق بعد الإيمان ومن لم يتب فأولئك هم الظالمون يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعض الظن إثم ولا تجسسوا ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا أيحب أحدكم أن يأكل لحم أخيه ميتا فكرهتموه واتقوا الله إن الله تواب رحيم يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير. Just a quick translation with the ayat, which I just recited now, because we should say our Quran in Arabic, the quick translation of the ayat. All believers, don't let men mock or laugh at some others men. Maybe they are better than them. And all women, don't let some women mock or laugh at some women because they may be better than them. And nor call yourselves with bad nicknames or offensive nicknames. Or you believe, avoid suspicious, because suspicious for indeed is a sinful. Don't think bad about each other. Don't spy about each other. Don't backbite each other. All mankind, all humanity, we, God, the ruler, it's a royal we, because God is one. We have created you from male and female, Adam and Eve, and we made you into people and tribes that you may know one another, that you may know one another. Thank you and welcome to our Islamic Center today with the translation of the ayat. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I will ask Shahid Javed to come forward and bring our church members to front.
Good evening, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much for everybody to joining us. I know it's been a very busy week. All churches that a lot of the reverences and the pastors call me, and they're having their own ceremonies. And I know you guys taking time out of your busy schedule to be here to celebrate with us. Thank you so much. First of all, I wanted to invite Father Michael Parvez, who represent St. Michael Orthodox Church, to say a few words for this evening.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Father Michael from St. Michael Orthodox Church here in Beaumont, Texas. Our church was established by Lebanese and Syrian people. So we are the church of the Middle East. So many of our people, they speak Arabic. Maybe many of you speak the Arabic language very well. But on behalf of my community, I want to wish you Ramadan Kareem. Become the blessing of God be upon you and enrich your heart, your mind, and your prayers be indeed acceptable to our God. So I appreciate your invitation today very much, and if there is anything we can do for you and be indeed as brothers in the faith of God, I will be more than glad to serve you in any way you want me to do. So assalamu alaikum or Ramadan Mubarak, inshallah.
Thank you. 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 That was it.
Now I would invite Reverend Mayor Thurman Bharti's Associate Minister with 1st 6th Street Baptist Church, Port Arthur.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, first, I'd like to say Assalamu alaikum. And the Imam, as you spoke, I'm Baptist, and you were saying so many truths, man. I want to clap and say amen. Because that's what we do in my place of worship. But the truth is the truth is the truth. And he said something that we are all God's people. We are all of God's creation. So I bring you greetings from the 1st 6th Street Baptist Church in Port Arthur, Texas, which happens to be the city that I bring you greetings from as well, because I'm the mayor of that city. And I have friends who are here, friends all over Southeast Texas, who are members of the Muslim faith. And we respect each other, we love each other, and we actually live with and amongst each other. So I appreciate y'all. The invitation I attended on last year, but there's one thing I'd like to say. Last year, this room was really just really packed.
Yes, sir.
I know there are other things going on, but even in churches, synagogues, mosques, all over the world and the country, attendance is down. But there are true believers who still believe. So just don't think, because it's not like it was last year, that your belief has to be any less. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for having me.
I would like to invite Reverend Donald Frank, who is a New Hope Baptist Church, Port Arthur, and he's also a council member in the city of Port Arthur.
Assalamu alaikum. So grateful to be here on tonight as I got the invitation from my brother Sean to come here tonight and to celebrate. It brings me so much joy to be here and to know that we have this opportunity to be together. It takes a village. It takes all of us working together to get accomplished the things that we need to. And so in essence, for all of that to happen, we have to brace up. We have to stand side by side. We have to understand one another. And these opportunities that we have to come together are the best opportunities that we should take advantage of so that we might understand truly what God would have us to do. To love one another, first of all, to do justly, and even in the midst of it, to extend peace to one another, because peace is so important in this chaotic world that we live. And so I am honored tonight to be here, to be invited, and to share with you on tonight. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much for it. Anybody in my guests over here who are representing their church, they can come forward and say a few words if you want to. Anyone? That's fine. Come on.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is James Hekala. I am one of the chaplains at Chris's Health St. Elizabeth, so I'm honored to be here tonight. And I'm always looking for ways to help support. You know, we have a lot of you and your families come to the hospital, so I'm grateful to be here and learn and just do whatever we can to support you in our place. So thanks so much for having us. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you very much. We have, as you know, that's Ramadan time, so we will be opening fast at about 7:37. So we have to finish this program before that. That there's a prayer time at that time. For the people who are interested and want to take the copy of Quran in English translation, is right there outside of the door, and you can take it with you. Okay, it's free. And then I will have officials come and say a few words, but I'm going to have Shahid Javed to introduce you, bring them on, as we just minded that we'll be done by 7:38. Thank you.
I would like to invite our District Judge Baylor Wortham to say a few words to the community.
Good evening. I'm Baylor Wortham. I'm judge of the 136th District Court, and want to say thank you for your hospitality and your kindness and welcoming us here into the mosque, allowing us to celebrate the end of Ramadan with you. Likewise, we get to celebrate the end of Easter, the Lenten season, the beginning of Easter, which is a holy time for everyone. So the Quran and the Bible all profess peace and blessings amongst each other. And obviously here in this community, we are one community, and it doesn't take much for us to look at a newspaper or to look around us and know that there has been a lot of violence and bad things happening in our community. So it's impendent on all of us to come together as a community and to lift each other up when times get hard. I know we've had instances where natural disasters, we've had plants exploding, we've had hurricanes, we've had freezes that have knocked out power, and we've always been there to help each other up when things have gotten bad. And so thank you again for your hospitality. Thank you for welcoming me into your place of worship and giving me a chance to celebrate the end of Ramadan with you. And again, it's a pleasure to be here.
I would like to invite Judge Terrence Holmes, County Court Law, Justice County, number 2.
Assalamu alaikum. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. As I stand here today in this religious community, I just want to let everyone know, and when we focus on that word community, we realize that we cannot have community without the word unity. And so I was elated when I received the invitation from Sean to come here. I've been here in years past. And again, I thank you for this invitation, and I thank you for reaching out across religious lines to join hands so that we all can serve God in the way that we should serve God. So again, thank you for this invitation, and I look forward to another invitation on next year.
Thank you, Judge Holmes. Last but not least, I would like to invite Judge Deuce Jones to come forward and say a few words. And Judge Jones don't say a few words, that's why we kept him last.
Peace be unto you. I feel like I'm here. My doctor's here. One of my best friends is here. I'm here, and I'd just like to thank you for inviting me once again. Sean, I had the pleasure this time to come, and I won't miss another one. I thank you on behalf of Precinct 6, Justice Court. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. And you are my brothers and sisters. Thank you.
And now I will ask any community member of you if you wanted to say a few words. We know that ladies have not been represented here, so if ladies can come forward and say some word, I'm okay with that. There we are, we volunteer now.
Peace be unto you. I would like to thank Sean Javed for inviting me tonight to help you celebrate Ramadan. We are all brothers and sisters. God created us all, and we are all created equal. Our community is a beautiful community, and I am so glad to be here to be able to get to know others in my community that I have not met. So peace be unto you. Thank you for the invitation, and hopefully I will return next year.
Anybody else wanted to say something? It's fine. As Judge Wortham pointed out, that we have through a lot of disasters and all those things, you need to understand that those disasters does not see anything else. They don't see religion or anything else. And we are in community, we stick together, and we will be successful if we stay together and help each other. And now I'll have Dr. Shahid Rafiq to come and say a few words.
Not just few words, because I got some time now. So I have to keep you engaged and busy until we break our fast. First of all, I thanks all the elected officials and respected community members on behalf of IST board and community that you all are here. And I want to share with you a few observations. As a doctor, as a counselor, and as a preacher, that I travel all across the world, and I have some observations. Most of us, we are professionals, and we are busy in our schedule, and we don't have time to pause and reflect and see which direction I'm heading, why I am here in this world, what should be goal of my life. As a pediatrician, I have some observations. I call them symptoms. And inshallah, I will share with you the symptoms, and then I will share with you the root cause. And then I will share with you the remedy as well. I have observed that we are going through certain crises. Crisis of our identity, family crisis, crisis of faith, crisis of mental disorders, crisis of loneliness, crisis of not having any purpose in life, crisis of losing peace in our life. On surface, we all see each other and it looks like we are very happy in our life. But if you go deep down, then you realize that we are living, most of us are living a miserable life. So there got to be a reason behind all this. There is a saying that we are trying to walk on Mars and Moon, but we are forgetting how to walk on the earth. It's a symbolic expression that we are trying to explore everything around us, but we are forgetting that who really we are. You know, one of the crises which I want to point out more is disparity. Disparity is not just financial disparity. Disparity when we deal with each other. Disparity that how we serve the community. The disparity of financial crisis that we face in this world today, you can imagine 1% of Americans, they hold 35% of the wealth of this country. 62 individuals of the world, they hold more money than what 50% of the bottom population of the world has. So 62 personalities have more wealth than what 3.5 billion people have in this world. In this country, the most blessed country in the world, every 7th person does not have food before he goes to bed. There are 34 million people in this country, including 7 million children. They are not sure they will get the next meal or not. These are just symptoms. And most of the time our effort is to just address the symptoms, not the root cause. And the root cause is, this is our human history, starting from Adam and Eve, the first human being on this planet, that whenever affairs are given in our hand, whenever we have the control on things, we have always transgressed. We have always oppressed. We have always exploited each other's needs. We have always played unfair. That's why when God has sent us on this world, He has given the prescription also that how you should behave with each other, how should you deal with each other, how you will engage with each other. So the symptoms I have given you, and all people of faith will agree with me, the cause of all those symptoms is the disconnect with divine. The disconnect with divine. And in this world today, we have 7 billion plus people. And you all know, out of those 7 billion people, 5 billion people are people of faith. Christians, Muslims, and Jews. And all of them, they basically are following the same God. God who has created all this creation. And we are all following the faith of who? The father of all religion, Prophet Abraham. And you see, he has two sons. One was Isaac. And from Isaac you have all these messengers of God, from Jacob to Joseph to Moses to Jesus. And from his other son Ishmael, you have Prophet Muhammad, and peace be upon all of them. So what the message I want to communicate today, that we have more in common than differences. That if we people of faith, when we are facing these crises, we should join together to resolve the issues of humanity. And the issue of humanity is the justice. Justice does not happen just in the courtroom. Justice happens on streets when we deal and handle each other. I pray to God that He give us this, wisdom, that we can live our life according to the divine guidance, so that we can act and react and engage with each other in a best possible way, so we will be called successful on that day. Thank you very much. God bless all of you.
All right, thank you very much, Shahid. That was a good speech. And what I'm going to tell you that now, that when the fast will open, we'll open the fast with a date and a water, and then we'll pray. At that time, all the officials, they cannot sit in front of the prayer guys. You need to go back and sit in the back. And then, what? Oh, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, they can go there. And if you wanted to go, we can take you the dinner. Dinner will be served after the prayer into the community hall. Okay? And the Quran copies are here if you guys wanted to take it. And Judge, Reverend, for you, that when the iftar time and food time come, people will be here.
They can go, Shahid bhai, you can they can go now. I can take it. Yeah. Okay. So inshallah, all the guests are invited to proceed for the dinner, inshallah.
And that concludes our program. Now you can pray on your own and worship Allah.
Don't take that.